Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Friday, so TGIF. Hopefully, everybody had a really good week. I definitely did have a very good week, so hopefully, everybody else did also. And it is Friday, the July 26th. So how's everybody doing today? So I like to do these live streams once a week because it does give me a chance to interact with all my audience on YouTube and kind of thank everybody for, supporting the channel and watching my videos. And hopefully, my analysis videos, do help you all make some pretty good profits in the market. So that's kind of the goal. So yeah, during these live streams I do on Friday, I like to take requests from the audience, and I like to just kind of look at whatever everybody would like me to look at. I do have a fan going in the background, so if that is annoying, I'm sorry. It's very hot today, so hopefully it's not too bad. But anyways, yeah, let's start by taking some requests from the audience. I like to start off by looking at the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and gold, but I think people are going to do that also. Hey, Davian, nice. You had some good trades this week. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, I had some very good trades this week. We took a lot of trades this week also, and there was definitely a few really good ones. So let's get started. And let's start off with the U.S. dollar index. The euro US dollar, that is. Let's start off with the euro US dollar, and then we'll start taking some requests from people. Now, one thing I just need to mention real quick is that we do have a lot of news coming out next week, as you probably know already. The highlight of the week is definitely going to be on Wednesday when we have federal funds rate. So at Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time, or at 2 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time, we got interest rate for the U.S. dollar, or not for the U.S. dollar, but for the U.S. itself. And they're predicting that they're not going to be lowering interest rates. They're saying that they're going to keep interest rates at 5.5, which most people think that they're not going to be lowering interest rates until probably the election is over in the U.S., which is I think the first Tuesday of November, like November 6th or something like that. Because Powell doesn't want to interfere with the election. He doesn't want to like lower interest rates and then cause inflation to go up, and then the Democrats get blamed for inflation going up because of the lower interest rates. So I honestly don't think they're going to lower interest rates. I think they'll probably keep it at 5.5 for the next couple quarters. But we also have a lot of other stuff that we need to keep an eye out for next week, um, which is starting on Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. We got CPI for the Aussie. That's definitely a very big news event to keep an eye out for. We also have Bank of Japan on Wednesday is going to be doing their interest rates also. So we have Bank of Japan policy rate. That's definitely a very big deal for sure. They're also probably gonna keep rates the same, I would imagine. And then Wednesday, we obviously got the federal funds rate, but then we also got GDP for the CAD. We got CPI for the euro on Wednesday. So man, we got a lot going on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we got the UK is doing their interest rate. We got the pound interest rate on the UK, which they are predicting to lower their interest rate by 25 basis points next week. Let's see if they actually do or not. That's nobody really knows for sure, but I think there's inflation in the UK is only 2% right now, and that's kind of the target for most countries, is they want to get their inflation around 2%. So I think there's a pretty good chance that they will lower interest rates next week in the UK. And on Friday, we got non-farm payroll. So, man, we got a lot going on next week. And we also have CPI for the Swiss also. So, we got a lot going on next week. Next week is a very, very news-filled week, which means there's going to be lots of volatility in the market, lots of big moves. And big moves usually do lead to, big profits, hopefully, if you're trading in the right direction at least. So, that's good news for us. Now, if anybody is interested, I do have a membership program, which you can see probably scrolling at the bottom of the screen down here. But it is only $30 a month to join my membership. It is extremely cheap, especially compared to what most YouTubers charge for their type of memberships. Now, The membership comes with a trading course, which is about 35 videos long. I share every single swing trade that I take with the group at the time of entry with stop loss and a scaling out take profit for scaling out a part of your position. And I also do Zoom meetings for the London and the New York session. And I also just recently implemented a members forecast. Oh, I actually brought it back. I did it about a year ago, but I actually just recently brought back the members forecast. And this is the Discord channel, and everywhere is where you see where it says members chats right here. These are the members only channels. And like I said, it's only $30 a month. But down here at the bottom, I have members forecast for all the major Forex pairs. And I also do gold, oil, natural gas, the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the US 30. And this is pretty good. I mean, this tells my members what direction they should be trading in, what time frame they should be looking for entries on, and everybody knows what an entry looks like because they followed they took my trading course. So definitely, really, really good for sure. Now, like I said, I do share every single swing trade that I take with the group at the time of entry. That's why I like to call it learn and earn at the same time, because hopefully while you're learning by taking my trading course and attending my live Zoom meetings, hopefully while you're learning, you're going to be earning by following along with some of my swing trades. Every single swing trade I take, I do share with the group at the time of entry. These are the trades that I've taken. Everywhere you see a little star right here is the trades that I've taken this week. If anybody wants to go through and pause the video, they can take a closer look at some of the trades that I actually took this week. I think I took probably right around 20 trades this week, maybe something like that, maybe a little less, maybe like 15 trades, but I am a swing trader. I am not a scalper, so just be aware that if you do join my membership that I am definitely not a scalper. But these are the trades that I took this week right here. And also I had some trades that I held on for over the weekend too. I hold trades over the weekend all the time. So if anybody wants to go through and pause the video and check that out, definitely do so. Um, yeah, so definitely check that out if you're interested. It is only $30 a month, and you do get a lot for your money. And I wanted to add this. This is my own personal trading account. The meeting started at 4:30. You can see that it's 4:39 right now. I took this screenshot at 4:25, about 6 minutes before I started the Zoom meeting. And this is my own personal trading account. I also have a funded trading account, which is a $100,000 account. And I actually have about 10 open trades right now, and this is not including my open positions, which every one of my trades, except for two of them, are in profit right now. But I made about $1,195 on my personal trading account this week. This is just this week. And my funded account is about double this. So just this week alone, I made $1,195 on my personal trading account, and then my funded trading account was double that. So I made about $2,300 on my funded account and about $1,200 on my personal trading account, and that was with these trades that I just showed you. These are the trades right here that I took this week in order to get those profits. And every single one of those trades I stayed with the group at the time of entry. So I made about $3,400 this week. 3,400 euros this week, actually. I always say dollars, but I trade in euros. So I made about €3,400 this week with my trading. So definitely a very profitable week. And like I said, every single swing trade I do take with the group at the time of entry. I post it in the Discord channels, so anybody that wants to take the trade can follow along. That's why I like to call it learn and earn at the same time. I've had a lot of people tell me that they only pay $30 a month for my membership, and they're making $2,000-3,000 a week because they're trading funded trading accounts. So definitely check it out. You can cancel at any time. It's $30 a month. It's a monthly membership. You have to pay every month, but you can try it out for a month and cancel it if you don't like it. But I have a feeling that you probably will be pretty happy because it's not going to be too hard to make $30 to pay for the membership, following along with some of my trades. So definitely check that out. The link for that is in the description and in the chats, but it's actually scrolling on the screen right now. If you look, it's www.fxpipcollector.com. Swing trade signals, daily Zoom meetings, plus trading course and members forecast area. So anyways, yeah, let's get started on the euro dollar first of all. I honestly still think the euro dollar, I'm sure most of you guys have seen my videos, but I honestly still think the euro dollar is going to make a big push up. I kind of think it's going to most likely do it next week also at the news. To me, this looks like the trend is definitely down ever since we broke structure to the downside right here. So I personally am looking for shorts. I'm actually still short on the euro dollar. Like I said, I have about 10 open positions right now. I'm still short on the euro dollar right now. I definitely do expect this to go down to at least the 50%, maybe even the 61%. But even though I am short, I definitely do expect it to make a bounce from one of these Fibonacci levels and continue the uptrend probably next week during one of the big news events that we got coming out next week. So I am definitely short on the euro dollar right now, but I definitely am primarily still keeping an eye out for some longs probably next week. To me, this definitely looks like a correction right here. I mean, it looks like the correction is already over, which is why I'm already short. I think this is a wave A right here. I think this is three waves down for wave B. I think this is already made a wave C. I think this is likely a 1 right here. I think this is likely three waves up for wave 2. I think this is very likely going to start trending down probably this afternoon for wave 3. At least that's what I think is going to happen. I'm pretty confident in that. So let's move on to the pound dollar. I'm actually short the pound dollar too. I'm short the pound, the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and the Aussie dollar. Every single one of those trades I did share with the group at the time of entry, so you can check this out. This is my pound dollar trade that I took this morning. This is the Aussie dollar trade I took. I also took a long on the euro Aussie today, which is doing really well. And then my Aussie Kiwi we cast out today with a really nice profit, but this is the euro dollar trade that I took yesterday. So you can see that every single trade that I do take, I share with the group at the time of entry. So that's why I think my membership is such a good deal because, man, you can make a lot of money by following along with my trades. But the main purpose of my membership is definitely for you to learn how to trade. And just be aware that if you do join my membership that I am not a scalper. You're never ever gonna find me on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute time frames looking for entries. 95% of my entries happen on like the 45 minute time frame and up. I am not a scalper, so don't expect me to be scalping trades if you do join my membership. I am definitely a swing trader. Most of my trades I do hold for several days, sometimes even several weeks. So the pound dollar is the same kind of story, really. We broke shorts to the downside this week. So ever since that happened, I've definitely been looking for shorts in a downtrend. I do still expect that this right here is a correction to this last wave up right here. I do definitely suspect that this is going to bounce from a Fibonacci level probably next week and continue the uptrend. So I am short right now, but this is definitely trades that I'm going to get out of probably sometime next week, and I am definitely going to be looking for a long at a Fibonacci level next week. It does kind of look like an ABC to me already too. I mean, it already looks like five waves down. It already looks like three waves up for wave B. Already looks like we're going down for wave C. I think there's a pretty good chance that these are going to go down to maybe the 61 or the 78% and then continue the uptrend. But for now, I'm definitely looking for shorts, and I'm just going to enjoy the trend. The trend is definitely down on our daily roadmap time frame, so I'm going to enjoy the trend, and I'm going to continue to hold shorts, look for shorts. I bet I went short twice on this week. I think I went short originally right here, wrote that down, and then I went short again right here, like right at the top. We went short again right there. So I went short twice on this week. Definitely an awesome pair. Honestly, there was actually more trades. You could have gone short here, or maybe even gone short there, or maybe even gone short there. Ever since we had a break of shorts to the downside, I would have been looking for only shorts. I would have been looking to go short there, I would have been looking to go short there, looking to go short there, look to go short there, and go short there today. I do trade in only one direction. Whatever direction my daily range time frames tell me to trade is the only direction I trade. Right now, the actually the 8 hour time frame is telling me to look for shorts. Why? Because the 8 hour time frame book starts it to the downside, and the 8 hour time frame is making a really nice series of lower lows, lower highs. So the 8 hour time frame is telling me to look for shorts on shorter time frames. So I'm looking for shorts on the 1 hour time frame, which is why I went short right here and why I went short right there. And like I said, I might have even gone short back here too, but either way, we've had a couple really good trades on this, and I'm definitely still short, definitely still looking for shorts. And like I said, I am short the Aussie dollar too, which I see Skywick is requesting that. Let's check out gold real quick. Gold has never really been my favorite pair, but I did trade gold a couple times this week. I do trade it from time to time. I honestly, full disclosure, I don't really trade gold that often. Because it's definitely not my favorite pair, and the reason it's not my favorite pair is because it does not correlate very well with the dollar, and correlated pairs is a really big part of my trading strategy. So because of that alone, I really am not a big fan of gold. But I think gold definitely is pretty clear. I think it definitely has five waves down. I think this is a wave A. I think this is likely an A, B, C of B. Kind of seems to me like gold could just keep on going down for a wave C like this. But I definitely do have my Fibonacci retracement on here because if we do get a Fibonacci bounce and we do get a break of structure, I still kind of suspect that that $2,550 area that I was talking about for a long time, which still hasn't been hit, I still think there's a good chance that it's going to get hit at some point. Whether it goes down and makes a wave C and then goes up and hits that $2,500 area or not, I will have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm definitely watching these fib levels very closely. I would kind of expect this to make a lower high at some point. I would kind of expect to see another push down at some point. But like I said, I think the thing that is likely to happen is it's going to go down to about 2,275, I think is my number for a wave C, and this way is most likely a wave C of wave 4. So I'm definitely still looking for shorts on gold. There was actually a pretty decent little long today, but I only trade in one direction. I trade over 32 pairs. So, for me, I can trade only with the trend. I'm a trend trader. And because I trade so many pairs, I can I don't I can be a little bit more picky about the trades I get in. I can trade in only one direction. But the trade I actually took this week was actually back here. I went long right there, and I rode that all the way up. I ended up taking profit right around here, right around that drop base drop area, on 50% of my trade, and then the other 50% of my trade I got out right there. Went to break a structure shortly after the break of structure. So I did trade gold this week. Like I said, I'm not really much of a gold trader. I really don't trade gold that often. But it does make some really good moves, and gold is really, really good for scalpers. If you are a scalper, gold definitely is a pretty good pair to be scalping, but definitely, definitely, definitely not my favorite pair whatsoever. So yeah, anyways, let's see. Let me pull this up real quick because if you haven't done so already, definitely, definitely join my Discord channel though. My Discord channel is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. It is 100% free to join my Discord channel. Never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. And I'm also next Wednesday on interest rate news. The US dollar interest rate news is next Wednesday on July 31st. I'm going to do a live stream next Wednesday for the interest rate news. I'll probably start it at 6:30, and it's probably going to go until about 8:30. It's going to be about a 2-hour live stream. But I am going to be giving away $100, 100 USDT actually, but it's $100 next week during this live stream right here. Now, I last month I gave away $100 also to somebody, to one lucky member of my group. As you can see, last month at the end of the month, I gave away 100 USDT to this guy right here. He was the winner. There was only 106 people that entered the giveaway. And then the week before that, Ram 96 won 100 USDT. So I do giveaways usually at the end of every month. And normally I give away 100 USDT. So it's crypto. The reason why I do crypto is so that way if somebody wins in like Asia or like Africa or something like that, then I can still pay them. A lot of countries you can't send dollars back and forth, but crypto you can send anywhere, so that's why I do that. Now I am doing a giveaway on the end of this month, next Wednesday. It's a secret giveaway. Somebody in the group that has done the most of something, it's a secret right now, but somebody is going to win 100 USDT on Wednesday, somebody in my group, and everybody has an equal chance of winning. It doesn't matter if you're a paying member or a free member. We currently have 5,296 members in the group right now. It's a very, very active group of traders. A lot of like-minded traders that are willing to help each other out. These are the chats right here. It's pretty active group. People say their charts. People talk about trades. It's definitely a really, really active group of traders. People share their trade ideas. Really, my main goal for my Discord channel is a place where traders can help traders. I want people to help each other. Trading is not an easy business, and the more help you got, the better off you're going to have of succeeding. So definitely make sure you join my channel. It's 100% free to join. The link for that is in the chat and in the description. 100% free to join. And like I said, next week, somebody in my Discord channel is going to win 100 USDT. It's not the normal giveaway that I normally do. It's a special giveaway, and it's a secret how you win. Whoever did the most of something is the person who's going to win. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but next Wednesday, somebody's going to win 100 USDT for doing nothing but being a part of a free community of traders. So anyways, yeah, let's start taking some requests. So hey Skywick, hey Carl, how's it going? Nice to see you guys. Yeah, the market's definitely been, hey Carl, the market has definitely been a little bit on the rangy side. We we have interest rate news next week, so I think the market is definitely waiting for next week. We got interest rate for the yen next week. We got interest rate for the pound. We got interest rate for the dollar. We also have CPI for the Aussie next week. We have CPI for the Swiss next week. So I think the market is kind of waiting for next week, in my opinion. I don't really think that we're going to see any big moves today or probably Monday. I think the market's going to be waiting for some of those big news events that we got coming out next week. So I'm going to start at the top of the list. I already did gold, so I'm skipping that. We already did gold. Let's do the US dollar Swiss. Ooh, yeah. I'm definitely looking for shorts on the dollar Swiss right now. Honestly, I should have a Fibonacci on there, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should definitely have a fib on there. Let's do a fib on there real quick. Yeah, so we are at a Fibonacci level right now, but I'm definitely still looking for shorts. This is actually one of my best trades this week was the short that I took on the US dollar Swiss. We went short right here. Actually, I didn't go short there. Now, don't make me a liar. I actually went short right there. And I let it go against me a little bit. My stop loss was like way up here anyways, but that was definitely one of the best trades I took this week. Very, very, very profitable trade for sure. And like I said, I do share every single trade that I take with the members at the time of entry. I think if we scroll through here, we could probably see the US dollar Swiss trade that I took. Unless it was one of the ones that I held over the weekend. See, right there, US dollar Swiss. I'm taking a short on the US dollar Swiss. Right there. On the 23rd. So 3 days ago, I shorted the US dollar Swiss. So yeah, that was a really, really good trade, and I'm still looking for shorts. I'm watching my Fibonacci levels. I'm watching my Fibonacci levels very, very closely. I'm looking for 3 waves up. I'm looking for a Fibonacci bounce. I'm looking for another short. I kind of do suspect that the Swiss could possibly be making a bigger move up, and I was kind of looking at this as maybe even being in the end of a crescent. I don't know. I mean, it definitely is respecting a fib level. I'm kind of holding off for now because I think the market's going to be pretty slow until next week's news. So I'm kind of holding off this afternoon. I'm probably not going to get any more new trades going, but I'm currently holding about 10 trades right now anyway, so it's not like I'm not trading today. It's just I don't know if I'm going to enter any new trades for the rest of the day. I'm just going to hold on to the ones I have, but I am definitely looking for a Fibonacci bounce. I'm definitely looking for a short. Whether or not that is it, I don't know. Kind of looks like a trend, doesn't it? Kind of looks like this move down might be a crescent and it might go up again like this. Like I said, I think it's more likely that most of these trades are probably going to happen next week at this rate. The week's almost over. It's almost 5 o'clock in the UK right now, and it's noon in the US, and things are going to start really slowing down and kind of really slowing down probably pretty soon. So I'm not going to be taking this trade today probably. Let's do the Aussie dollar for Skywick. I'm already short the Aussie dollar too, which honestly, it's not really doing much. But I am short the Aussie dollar right now. I kind of think the Aussie dollar is already in a wave C. I think this is actually 1, 2, 3 waves down for 3 waves of A. I think this is 1, 2, 3 waves up for 3 waves of B. And I think this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down for 5 waves of C. I think there's a very good chance it's going to bounce off one of these fib levels. It doesn't have to bounce off this one. It could bounce off a lower one, but I think there's a very good chance this is a 1. This is an expanding flat. Higher high wave B, lower low wave C, expanding flat, wave 2, and I think we're going to go up for a wave 3. So that's definitely what I expect to see on the Aussie dollar. I'm currently short on the Aussie dollar. It's not really doing much, but I'm definitely am short on this. I went short today, right around here, so I only got a few pips in profit. My stop loss is actually way the heck up here because I knew the market was going to be slow, and if it decides to drift up to another fib level and then go down, I didn't want to have my stop loss right there and get stopped out of a good trade. So I do like to give the market a little bit of room. I don't like to put my stop loss like right at the highs and right at the lows. I like to give the market some room. So I am short. I definitely am expecting at least one more push down. If you actually go to the 4-hour time frame, I think that's where the clarity is. I think this is extremely clearly a 1-2, and then this is a wave 3. We're probably in a wave 4. Hopefully it goes down one more time for a wave 5. Then it goes up. Then it breaks structure. Probably next week at the news. Then it probably continues the uptrend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave C, which is an expanding, most likely an expanding flat wave C, is what I would expect out of that. Let's see, US dollar CAD. Ooh, there we go, yeah. I had to change it up on the US dollar CAD. I definitely still think this is a way B, but I don't know. I mean, I was talking to this with my members today in the morning meeting. I was kind of actually wondering if this was the A and this is actually a wave B right here, and this is actually a wave C. But either way, whether it's a wave 5 or whether it's a wave C, it pretty much leads to the same result, which is this is probably going to end a trend or end a correction and go back down. I honestly still definitely think that definitely still think that we're going to go down on the US dollar CAD to make a wave C of wave B. Probably go down, take out all these lows, and then we're probably going to continue up in a bigger way. So I'm definitely still very bearish overall, but I've been looking for longs for a couple weeks now. Ever since we broke structure back here, I've been looking for longs. 6-hour time frame is tuned perfectly right now. So I am definitely looking for longs. I'm looking for longs on around the 45-minute time frame because of what time frame is tuned correctly. So if if price goes down and breaks this most recent structure that we just got in, which now we have a new structure level. We have a new structure level right there. So if price goes down and breaks that structure like this, I'm going to stop looking for longs and start looking for shorts again. Boy, this really seems like it probably is going to do that too, doesn't it? Definitely looks like 5 waves. I think there's a pretty good chance this is going to go down next week and break structure and probably start a pretty significant move to the downside. So definitely keep an eye out for that next week. It kind of looks like it's trying to do it now, but I kind of have a hard time believing that this afternoon it's going to go down, break structure, and start a downtrend. Maybe it'll start the move today, but probably more likely it's going to be pretty slow going for the rest of the day. But you never know. Sometimes in the afternoon on Friday, things can definitely move in the afternoons on Friday. I think a lot of times, people in the Europe and the UK, around 5 6 p.m., they call it a week. And then people in the US, that's still in the afternoon for you guys. So you're like, all right, everybody else is done for a week. We're still trading, and then they make a big push in the afternoon when Europe and the US are kind of already done for the week. So I'm definitely keeping an eye out for that next week. Let's check out the Kiwi dollar for you. Yeah, I had to kind of reevaluate the Kiwi dollar a little bit too, because if we're closing below the 78% now, which means that this is probably definitely not a correction anymore. I think actually what happened here was that this was a trend like a wave A. I think this is like a big old flat right here. I think this is all a wave B right here. And I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave C. And I still think it's going to go up. But I definitely don't think the move down is over. I definitely would expect more movement to the downside. So I do expect it to go up, but I don't expect it to go up yet. Going down to the 4 hour time frame, I'm definitely looking for shorts. I'm definitely only looking for shorts on pullbacks. If it goes up and breaks this structure, I'll stop looking for shorts and start looking for longs again. But until that happens, I am only looking for shorts, and I'm only looking to go short on pullbacks. So bringing it down to the 1 hour time frame, I'm definitely looking for shorts. Kind of looks like it's going to make a bigger pullback, doesn't it? Maybe something like that. Or if it goes up and breaks this structure, if it breaks that structure right there, then I'll stop looking for shorts and I'll start looking for longs again. I just go with the flow, one step at a time. So yeah, we're definitely doing that. Let's see. We did the US dollar CAD, Kiwi dollar. Let's see, silver. I actually just removed silver from my list. I don't ever trade silver. I'm gonna have to go over here. I don't have any labels on my silver chart. Wow, silver made a wicked push down. I haven't really been watching silver because I don't really trade silver. I've never entered a trade in silver in my life, so. But I still would definitely suspect this as an A and a B and a C. We're right at the 78% fib, so if it makes that double bottom, makes a break of structure, I definitely would still be going long for the continuation of the uptrend, 100%. Yeah, I think we need one more little push like this and then a break of structure. Then we're probably going to continue back up. I bet this is a wave A right here. I bet this is 3 waves up for wave B, and we're currently in a wave C. So I definitely would be looking for longs for sure, definitely. Well, actually, I would look for one more sorting opportunity. And if it just blows past this 78%, then fine, just hold on to your short. Otherwise, it's probably going to bounce from the 78%, go up, break structure, and it's probably likely to continue up from there. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going up, doesn't it? Like that, probably. I would probably expect something like that. So I would expect to see at least one more sorting opportunity out of this, for sure. Let's see, the pound Swiss. Pound Swiss is right here. Yeah, I kind of wonder about these Swiss pairs. Technically, I'm looking for shorts right now. But according to my Elliott wave, I think this is the end of a crescent right here. I think this is a wave 1. I think this is possibly a wave 2. We're at the 78% fib level. If we get evidence that we have the end of a trend on shorter time frames, then that would be the end of a wave 2 and probably the continuation of the uptrend. We don't really have evidence though. And it's kind of funny how next week we have all this news coming out, and there's a lot of pairs that look like they are ready for a very significant turn. Like a big turn, like maybe a wave 3 turn, and we have a lot of news next week too. So yeah, definitely looking for. I'm technically still looking for shorts, but yeah, we definitely got to keep an eye out for more longs. I didn't go short today. I was kind of tempted to go short today. I didn't because I kind of feel like we might be, and we maybe it will push down one more time, but I think there's a good chance this is going to break structure and continue the uptrend at some time. I'm actually going to probably start looking for longs next week on all the Swiss pairs, probably. I don't know. Like I said, I would definitely still, technically, we should be looking for shorts. I would still keep an eye because it still looks like it might go down one more time. But next week, I think we're probably going to be switching it up. We're probably going to be looking for longs on the Swiss pairs next week, I bet. Pound Aussie, yeah, definitely. Man, that Pound Aussie was one heck of a mover. I definitely have multiple outlooks on the Pound Aussie and the Yo Aussie. I still kind of wonder if this is a 3-3-5 pattern forming. We got a really nice 5 waves up, and then we have 1, 2, 3 waves down. I'm kind of wondering if this is 1, 2, 3 waves up, like 3 waves down for 3 of A, 3 waves up for 3 of B, and then 5 waves down for 5 of C. A 3-3-5 pattern would be a flat, and then continue the uptrend. I'm still kind of wondering if that's how it's going to play out. But on the higher time frames, like the monthly, I kind of feel like it's already just going. I kind of feel like we already got a 1, we already got a 2, and it's just going to keep on going up for a 3, 4, 5. I definitely would be looking for longs right now, 100%. But if we get the end of a trend, I definitely would stop looking for longs and start looking for shorts. If we get this shape right here, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a break of structure, I would definitely stop looking for longs, and I would definitely start looking for shorts. Like I was just showing you on the higher time phase, this could be a wave B. This could break structure and turn back down. But also, I am definitely 100% looking for longs right now. It could also do this and just keep on trending up. So either way, even if it is a wave 5, I would still be going long. And then if it does this, then I would stop looking for longs and look for shorts. If it does this and just keeps on trending up, making higher highs, higher lows, I would just hold my longs. So I'm definitely looking for longs right now. I'm already long on the Yo Aussie. I was thinking about going long on this one too, but I don't know. Kind of looks like it might do something like this, which is why I'm not long yet. But I definitely am looking for a long on the Yo Aussie 100%. So definitely looking for a long on the pound Aussie, and I'm already long on the Yo Aussie. It's not really going very far, but I did go long on the Yo Aussie today, right around here. Only in a few bucks of profit, but a few pips of profit, but man, it definitely looks like 1, 2, 3 waves down, and the higher trend, the higher time frames are definitely in an uptrend. So I think that it's going to be a good trade for sure. Natural gas was another really good trade this week for me. I go and short natural gas literally like right at the top right here. And I actually got out on these little spike candles that it made today because I thought that was a good trade. I wanted to take some profit and bank some money. I kind of feel like natural gas is just going to keep going down though. I think there's a good chance it's gonna go down and make a new low. It definitely doesn't look like it's over yet. That's for sure. Now, I'm keeping an eye because we do have a 78% fib right there. And if this really is a wave 3, this really is a wave 4, then this would probably go down to that 78% fib, make a wave 5, and then it would probably turn back up and start breaking structure. If it does do that, then I would definitely stop looking for shorts and start looking for logs again. As of right now, I am 100% on the short side, and I'm only looking for shorts. Like I said, we sorted this thing pretty much right at the top this week. Um, and like I said, I do say every single swing trade I take with the members at the time of entry. Let's see, where's my natural gas trade? Right there, natural gas. I'm taking a short on natural gas. That was on the 23rd. If anybody wants to go through and pause the video and check out some of the trades I took this week, you can definitely do so. These are all the trades I took this week. And like I said, I honestly don't really sell my profits much because I think there's a lot of people that struggle with trading big time, and that people that are struggling with their trading don't want to see somebody else is making money. But this is my own personal trading account right here. It's $1,195 plus the open trades I currently have. And then you need to double that for my funded account because my funded account is twice as big as my personal trading account. So I made about $1,200 on my personal account, and I made about $2,500 on my funded account. So this was about a $3,600 week for me. About $3,600 this week is what we made. And like I said, if anybody is interested, definitely check out my website. My website right here is linked down here. It's the little scrolling banner on the bottom. But it's only $30 a month. It's extremely cheap, and I like to call it learn and earn at the same time because hopefully while you're learning to trade by taking my trading course, which is 35 videos, and watching watching all my trading course videos, attending all my Zoom meetings that I do a Zoom meeting every single day during the London and the New York session. Hopefully while you're learning to trade, you can also be earning by following along with some of my swing trade setups. And those trades that I just showed you on Discord, those are the trades that I took this week. So yeah, definitely still looking for shorts. This was about a $3,600 week for me. Like I said, this is my own personal trading account. You can see the time right there. It's at 4:24. I started my Zoom meeting at 4:30. So 6 minutes before I started the YouTube live stream, I took this screenshot on my cell phone. And this is my own personal trading account. This is just this week alone. And plus my funded account is every trade that I take on this account gets doubled. So if I do a zero point 0.4 lot on this account, then it's a zero point 0.8 lot on my funded account. So it's about a $3,600 week this week. Definitely extremely profitable week. Alright, so let's see. Hey, Menu, yeah, let's check out Bitcoin. I normally I make videos for Bitcoin in the afternoon. I didn't do it today because of the live stream. I see that it made a big push up though. On the daily time frame, or even probably higher than the daily, but I definitely think we're in a wave 5 right now. I think it's likely to do this. I think it's going to take out these previous highs. It's probably going to break the $74,000 area. And who knows, maybe it's not a wave 5. Maybe it's a subdivision of a much bigger uptrend. I think it's going to go up and make new all-time highs again now, definitely. I was expecting it to take out the low of wave 4. If you saw my most recent video, I was kind of expecting it to do something like this. I've never traded Bitcoin, any cryptocurrency in my life. I'm not a crypto trader, but I do analyze them because people do like them, so I do analyze them. But I definitely do not trade Bitcoin or any of that stuff. Elliott Wave definitely works pretty well on them though, for sure. We just did natural gas, like literally 2 minutes ago. You might have to rewatch the live stream. I was expecting it to take out this low. It kind of just made a double bottom right there. It didn't really take it out, but yeah, it looks like it's continuing the uptrend, doesn't it? I definitely would be looking for longs right now. I would 100% be looking for longs for sure. Hey, Nay, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I'm actually still short on the Aussie dollar, Nay. Hey, Mark, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? Definitely a really good week. Like I said, I made about 33, 34, $3,500 between both of my accounts this week. So definitely a very good week for sure. Let's see. We already covered gas. We already natural gas. We already did gold. We already did the Aussie dollar, but Nay is a member, so we'll check it out real quick. I'm already short on the Aussie dollar. I've been short ever since the beginning of the New York session. I went short right around here because there's a fib level right there, and it definitely did make three waves up. And I definitely do expect to see that 3-4-5 shape on this. I definitely expect this to be a 1, a 2, a 3. Now, maybe it's not going to respect this level. Maybe it will drift up again like that and then go down later on. My stop loss is actually way up here by the 100%, so even if it does, I'm still holding on. I'm not getting out. But I'm already short the Aussie dollar. I definitely expect it to make a wave 4, and I definitely expect to see a wave 5. All the Aussie pairs very clearly need that 3-4-5 shape, definitely. So yeah, I'm already short. It does look like it kind of wants to go back up, doesn't it? But even if it does go up a little bit, I definitely still think it's going to go down. Yeah, I'll do the. Somebody on Discord just asked me if I'll do the pound yen for them, which I'll definitely do. Yen pairs have been cranking, huh? Big time. I still am not really 100% whether or not it's the end of a wave 3 or not, but it definitely looks like it's the end of a wave 3. It'll be interesting to see how this monthly candle closes next week. It definitely looks like a 1, it definitely looks like a 2, it definitely looks like a wave 3. Now, one thing that I really need to make extremely clear on these yen pairs, if we are really in a wave 4, how long would we expect this wave 4 to last? The wave 4 would probably last about the same time on the time scale as the wave 2. This wave 2 lasted almost a year. So if we are really in a wave 4, this wave 4 is definitely going to last anywhere from 8 months to a year. I would not expect this wave 4 to be over until probably maybe May 2025, maybe June 2025, and then we'll probably go up and make a wave 5. So you have to be realistic about these things. I had somebody contact me, I think yesterday or something, and they were like, oh, do you expect that pound yen is going to go up and make a B and then make a wave C and then continue the uptrend? I was like, no, definitely not. I expect this to, if this really is the end of a wave three, I expect this correction to last 8 months to probably around a year. It's probably going to be next spring, probably 2025, before this correction is over. So you have to be realistic about how long things take. My mentor used to always teach us to draw out realistically how big it should be, which if I zoom way out on the daily, the wave 4 should be about the same time as the wave 2, and the wave 2 was about a year. So realistically, I would expect to see something like this on the pound yen. This is kind of realistically what I would expect to see on the pound yen. That literally puts us all the way out until probably it could even put us out until July next year, honestly. But yeah, definitely, probably at least 10 months minimum. Yeah, I'm looking at the weekly time frame right now, so sorry, you just asked me to look at the weekly. Yeah, I'm looking at the daily and weekly time frame now. So you have to be realistic about these things. Now that doesn't mean that this is probably not going to go up. It probably is going to go up. But I think the move up is actually a wave two. I think this is a wave one. It's probably going to eventually go down and make a wave three. Then it's going to make a wave four. Then it's going to make a wave five. And this is all just going to be a wave A of a down of a wave four. So I would expect this wave A to not even be over probably until maybe November of this year. And then we'll probably make a wave B, and the wave B will probably last 2 to 3 months, and then a wave C will probably last, 2 to 3 months. So you have to be realistic about how long these things are actually going to take. It definitely looks like a 1, definitely looks like a 2, looks like a 3. It's probably in a wave 4, probably going to go down for a wave 5. Then it's probably going to make a wave 2, 1, 2, and then it's probably going to go down for a 3. So, like I said, you got to be realistic about how long these things last, definitely. So, anyways, yeah. So, hopefully, everybody enjoys the rest of the weekend. I will be doing a Zoom meeting, not a Zoom meeting, I'm sorry. I will be doing a YouTube live stream on Wednesday for the federal interest rate news that we have coming out on Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK time or 2 p.m. US time, New York Eastern Standard Time, which actually I'll probably start at 6:30. I'll start the live stream at 6:30 UK time, GMT plus 1 or 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. So definitely make sure you stop in for that. Like I said, I will be also be giving away 100 USDT during this live stream right here. So after the news comes out, in that half an hour it takes for the press conference to start, I will be giving away 100 USDT to a member of my Discord channel. My Discord channel is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. It is 100% free. Do not have to pay anything. Somebody is going to win $100 next Wednesday who is a member of the group. And like I said, if you do want to join my membership, it is only $30 a month. I've showed you all my trades that I took this week. I showed you the profit that I took this week. It's only $30 a month. Comes with a trading course, comes with daily Zoom meetings, and I also share every single swing trade that I take with the group at the time of entry. So if anybody's interested in that, definitely check it out. I would definitely advise at least trying it out. You can cancel after the first month if you're not happy. But as long as you go into my membership understanding that I am not a scalper, you're never going to see me on the short time frames ever unless there's news coming out. So if you join my membership, just be aware that I am a swing trader. I hold my trades for anywhere from 1 day to maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I am not a scalper. I'm not even really a day trader. I'm more of a swing trader, which honestly I think 90% of people should be swing traders because anybody that has a full-time job has no business even looking at the sort of time frames. So if you have a full-time job, then the way I trade is going to be perfect for you because if you have a full-time job, how can you scalp? It's impossible for somebody with a full-time job to scalp profitably. So anyways, that's it for now. I will talk to everybody on Wednesday during the Wednesday federal funds rate news. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the weekend. And as always, thank you and happy trading, everyone.